call the February 25th, 2014 special meeting of the Springfield City Council to order. If you'd rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Alderman Edwards.
Here.
Alderman Simpson.
Here.
Alderman Turner. Here. Alderman Lesko.
Here.
Alderman Canman.
Here.
Alderman Joe.
Here.
Alderman McMiniman.
Here.
Alderman Tylen.
Here.
Alderman Dove.
Here.
Alderman Griffin.
Here.
Mayor Houston.
Here. Pursuant to governmental unit remote attendance policy established by ordinance 14-01-07, the chair will entertain a motion to allow Alderman Simpson to participate by remote attendance at this special council meeting and subsequent meeting of the committee of the whole. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. Hearing no discussion, all those in favor of the motion vote yes. Those opposed vote no. Voting is now open. Motion passes 9-0. So, Alderman Simpson, you're now participating in the meeting. The next item on the agenda is docket number 2014-087, ordinance authorized the release of verbatim recording of the November 5th, 2013 closed meeting of the City Council discussing Oak Ridge Cemetery for emergency passage. Chair will entertain a motion to place agenda number 2014-087 on emergency passage.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded to place this on emergency passage. Discussion.
Yes, just a brief explanation as to why we're having to do this, because in the past, couldn't you have just released this?
If you recall, the City Council passed an ordinance that it takes a ordinance of the City Council to release it. What we did do is go ahead and release the transcript that we were ordered to release by the judge. This would allow for the entire discussion of the Oak Ridge Cemetery in closed session to be released.
Mayor, I'd like to propose an amendment to this resolution. I've prepared a sort of a crossing out and writing in of additional words on that proposed, on the resolution, which I passed out to everyone. But basically what it does is in the last whereas paragraph, it deletes the words dealing with Oak Ridge, and then in section 1, in line 1 after the word recording, it adds transcript and minutes of, and then it deletes the words of that portion. And then in line 2, of section 1, it deletes the words regarding Oak Ridge Cemetery, and then in the last line of section 1, in the second to the last line, it deletes the words said portion, and then in the last line, it adds after recording transcript and minutes of said closed session. And the reasoning here is, in this particular case, usually we don't have a transcript of our closed meetings, but Judge Schmidt ordered a transcript be made of the entire meeting, so I think that entire transcript should be released in addition to the audio tape and the minutes. And in addition to the Oak Ridge matter at the closed meeting, we did discuss briefly the fire contract, but I believe the only thing that was discussed was just an announcement to us that the fire union was voting on the proposed contract, which was eventually ratified by the union and the council. So I think there's no reason why the entire closed meeting, the transcript and the minutes of it should not be released.
Second.
Mayor, I may be mistaken because I was not here at the time, but I believe that there was also an unrelated matter involving pending litigation that was discussed during that closed session. And if this amendment were passed, by the wording of it, we would be required to release the recording and the transcript of that discussion of the pending litigation matter.
All right. Well, then I would add to based on Judge Schmidt's order, reading it, it indicated that the only other thing was the fire contract. But I would also add an exception to this, except for matters discussed about pending litigation. I would add that to this amendment.
Well, I heard a second from Alderman Lesko.
Second, yeah. So I'll
Been
second
moved
that
and
motion.
seconded. Discussion? Hearing no discussion, all those in favor of the amendment, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
And just clarification, that amendment then did take care of your concern,
Yes.
Corporation Council?
Correct.
Alderman Simpson, for the record, we will indicate your yes or no vote verbally.
I'll vote yes.
Okay, motion passes 9-0. Is there further discussion on the amended motion? If not, all those in favor of the amended motion vote yes. Those opposed vote no. Voting is now open.
And Alderman Simpson, your verbal vote?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries 11-0. We had one person sign up to address the council, Mr. James Johnson. If
On a special, Mayor, on a special city council, we can only talk about what we posted the meeting for?
Correct.
If he has something that's not addressing that, can he still address it, council? That's my question.
I would think that he could, since it's even though it's a special meeting.
I'm trying to look up that section of the city code. For the moment, I'm going to defer to the city.
Well, I'm just saying the Open Meetings Act, it says that when you post for a meeting, you're allowed to talk about what you posted as the meeting.
Yeah, but we always, whenever at any city council meeting, anybody could, a member of the public can address us at the end, and we have no idea what they're
Just a
going to talk to
question,
us
Sam,
about.
relax.
Pardon me?
Just a question, relax.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just pointing that out. I am relaxed, thank you.
And Mayor, while we're waiting for the answer, while we're looking at this, would it be prudent to actually set a special city council meeting for Thursday and Friday at 5:45 on the offhand chance we run into some type of a muddle tomorrow evening and we don't get this passed before the end of the month? That way we've given notice for 2 hours. Then if we pass the budget tomorrow evening, we cancel that meeting at the end of that meeting? Would that be okay?
Can I wanted to ask a question on behalf of the Corporation Council. I thought there was some...
Backing up, one thing I do recall is that I do know that if there is a call for a special meeting, then the only actions that may be taken by the city council are the purposes for which the special meeting is called. I don't know off the top of my head that restriction to the members of the public so applies. But right now I'm deferring to the city clerk on her memory of the ordinance.
May I say let him speak, but
Okay.
it was just a question.
And in terms of Alderman Griffin, the other thing we could do would be just to adjourn the special meeting on Wednesday night and to the next night.
Right.
So we don't actually close it.
I'm sorry, someone was coughing and I didn't hear the mayor's statement.
Alderman Simpson, with regards to Alderman Griffin about calling a special meeting for Thursday and Friday, just in case we ran into problems with the budget on Wednesday, we could be, always put ourselves in a position where we just simply adjourn the meeting on Wednesday and then come back on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, did you want to address the council? Okay. If not, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn the special meeting of the city council.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those opposed say nay.
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned.
We'll take a 1-minute recess to allow Mayor Houston and anyone who wishes to adjust